Hello students, how are you? I am also good. Yes, so we were studying what we were studying. So we were studying something related to electromagnetism. So now you have to tell me, can we make a magnet from the iron nail? So can we make the magnet from the iron nail? Yes. I will give you few seconds, 30 seconds to think about that, as we have studied in the previous class also. So can we make a magnet from the iron nail? Yes. So this is iron nail. Okay. Now you have to tell me, can we make this a magnet? So we have studied in the previous class that if we make a circuit around it, okay, and if we attach this with a complete circuit, closed circuit, and if we wound the wire around it, around the nail, then this nail will behave as temporary magnet. Okay. So let's suppose if we make one switch over here. Okay. So what will happen if this switch is open? If this switch is open, then nail will not behave as magnet. If this switch is off, nail will behave as magnet. Sorry, on. Okay. So it depends upon the person who is using it. Okay. So you can tell that there is some importance also of making electromagnet, that if we want to utilize it as a magnet, then on this, and if you don't want to utilize this, then off the switch. Okay. So moving further, now we have discussed only these things, that if there will be current around this wire, and if the wire is wounded on a iron nail, then this iron will behave as an electromagnet. Okay. And let's suppose if the switch will be open, then it will not form electromagnet, and if this is attached again, then it will behave as electromagnet. Okay. So see, it is a magnet made by using electric current. Okay. When till the time the current is flowing, then the nail will behave as magnet, and if once the current is closed, the nail will not behave as magnet. The electromagnet works on the magnetic effect of current. Electromagnet works on the magnetic effect of current. The electromagnet consists of a coil insulated wire wrapped around a piece of iron, which is magnetized only when an electric current is passed through the coil. So it depends upon the time interval till which the current is flowing through this circuit. Okay. So once the current stops flowing, the nail will not behave as magnet. Okay. And if there will be more amount of current, then the magnetism will increase in the nail. So see student, now I am giving you 30 seconds to observe what are the different uses of electromagnetism. Okay, it is very simple, and you have to tell me the uses you can see in this image. Yes student, you have to tell me the uses one by one, the first picture and the second picture, what are the uses. Okay, so what you can see in the first picture? Yes student, so we can see there are lots of garbage present in the first picture. Yes or no? Yes, so there are many garbage present in the first picture. Yes, so there are garbage which may contain iron component, magnetic component, okay, and non-iron component also. Okay, so now Now this is attached to a crane. Okay, now what is happening, student, here? You have to see properly that this disc that is attached to the crane actually is behaving like an electromagnet. Okay, so we know that if there is electromagnet, that it behaves like a magnet. And what does a magnet do? It actually attracts the another magnet, or it attracts a iron component. Okay, so in a garbage, if you want to separate the iron with non-iron compounds component, so we can use electromagnet. Okay, so at the time we can lift the iron component. Okay, so all the iron components are attached with this electromagnet. Okay, and now we have to place over another place this iron component. So what we will do, we will switch off the current, and hence it will not behave as electromagnet. So all the iron will fall down somewhere else, wherever we want. So this is the use of electromagnetic, in which we can in which we can segregate the iron material with non-iron material. Okay, so it is the process through which we can separate the things. Like if the things are mixed up, non-iron iron materials are there, so we can segregate very easily with the help of electromagnetism. Okay, so in the second case, what you can see, it is very similar. In the commonly used in our homes also. So they are actually, yes, electric bell. Yes, student, they are electric bell. So basically electric bell also work on the principle of electromagnet. Okay, so we will also study about the component and the working of electromagnet soon, but till now still we have to learn only the uses of electromagnet. So in the first case, now you have to tell me what you have studied in the first case and what you have studied in the second case. Yes, who will tell me? Yes, students, in the first case, what is happening? Yes, yes, students. So in the first case, there is a crane that is utilizes as the electromagnet. Okay, so if you want to separate the iron material with non-iron material, then we can use this instrument. Okay, and the electric bell, which also used to make some sound in the houses, so they also use the principle of electromagnetism. Okay, so students, see, the electromagnets are not only used in these two places, like separating the two things, magnet and iron material, but also it helps in some other electrical appliances also. Okay, so you can read from here what are the things that can be used as electromagnet in different electrical appliances. So student, you can read one by one. Like there is written electric bell, then there is written electric fan, motor and generator. So bell we have studied now, the bell is used, fan is used, electric motor is used, and generators are used, and it is also used in TV. Okay, so electric appliances, it is also used in TV, electromagnets. For the magnetic separation of iron ores from the earthly substance, electromagnets are used basically. So we have studied that if we want to separate the iron material from non-iron material, then also we can use electromagnets. Okay. So for preparing the strong permanent magnets, electromagnets are also used. So to prepare the magnet also, the permanent one, we require electromagnet. I hope this is clear to you. Now you have to tell me what are the different uses. Everyone has to tell me what are the different uses. So yes, you will tell me. So just now we have studied about the different uses are electric bell, electric fan, motor and generator. Along with that, TV also uses electromagnetism. It is also used in the separation of iron ores from the non-iron ores, and it is also used to make the permanent magnet. Okay, so moving forward, students, the advantages of electromagnet over the permanent magnet, which are stated as follows. So what can be the advantage of using electromagnet over the permanent magnet? Anyone? Yes, let's suppose this is a permanent magnet having a north pole and south pole. Okay, and we have prepared the electromagnet also over this layer. So what can be the benefit over these two? This is a permanent magnet and this is a temporary magnet. So who will tell me? Can you apply your brain to find out what is the advantage of electromagnet over the permanent magnet, students? Yes. Yes, you are thinking the right way that we cannot the attractive power of permanent magnet, attractive power of permanent magnet is not under our control. Okay, so basically, but this temporary magnet are under our control. So whenever we want to take it, use it as magnet, then we can make the current flow through it, and whenever we don't want, then we can switch off the circuit. Okay, so this is the main advantage, that whenever we want to use an electromagnet, we can start the current, and whenever we don't want, then we can stop the current to flow through it. Okay, so moving forward, students, the magnetism of electromagnets can be switched on or switched off as desired, while it is not possible with permanent magnet. So have you got the idea, students? So who will tell me what is the advantage of temporary magnet over the permanent magnet? Yes, why it is important also, and what are the advantage? Yes, students, so we have studied that, just now we have studied that magnetism of electromagnet can be switched on and off. So it depends upon our mood. Okay, how we are using it. So but we cannot do this type of thing in permanent magnet. Okay, so moving further, how to increase the strength of electromagnet. So we have also studied these things in the previous class, that if we want to increase the strength of the electromagnet, then what we have to do, we have to increase the coiling around the iron. So increasing the number of turns, increase the number of coil. Okay, by increasing the current passing through the electromagnet can be made very strong. So if we say, if we increase the current through it like 4 ampere, and if we increase the current 5, 6, 7, then as we are increasing the current, the electromagnetic effect will also increase. Okay, so students, now you have to answer this question. The use of electromagnetism are to separate the iron ore, electric bell, both or none. So we have studied the different uses of electromagnetism. Okay, so in one case we have also seen the separation of iron ore. We have also seen the use of electric bell. Then it is also used in television. Okay, it is also used to make the permanent magnet. So in this case the answer will be both. Okay, now student, just now we have identified this structure, this electrical appliances, and this is the electric bell. We all know that it is the electric bell. Yes or no? This is the electric bell. Okay, so now we are going to study about its component and its working. Okay, now let's see the construction of the electric bell. What are the things that is present in the electric bell? So student, you have to watch, you have to see each and every component of electric bell and tell me the different component one by one. Okay, so I am giving you 30 seconds. You have to observe the image and tell me how this electric bell, what is the construction of this electric bell. Yes, students. So we have seen the different components of electric bell. Yes, yes. So student, we can see here there is a group of cell. Group of cell is known as battery. Group of cell. Okay, and here it is a switch. This is a switch. So switch can be made on or off. You all know that. Now here we can see that this wire goes and winds around a iron compound, iron thing. Okay, and so this is a electromagnet. If the circuit is complete, we can see this circuit is complete. Can we see this circuit is complete? Now see, this complete component is electromagnet. Why it is electromagnet, students? Because we can see the current is flowing through it. So there will be a magnetic effect seen in this iron. Now this is the another part. Now coming to this part, here it is attachment of one spring, and this spring is actually attached with a soft iron armature. Soft iron armature. So spring is actually attached with soft iron armature, and this soft armature is again, this is a clasper. Okay, and this is attached with a hammer. Okay, it is made up of iron. Now there is a gong upon which this hammer will strike. Okay, so this is the complete construction of the electric bell, students. So first one is battery. Everyone has to say the battery is there. Yes, yes, the battery is there or not? Yes. So battery is there. So, and there is one switch. Then again we can say there is electromagnet. Again there is spring. Again that spring is attached with soft iron armature. Okay, this soft iron armature is attached with hammer. Okay, and now what will have hammer do? It will be beaten on the gong and it will produce the sound. Okay, so these are the major constituent component of electric bell. Now see student, the electric bell has a U-shaped electromagnet. First of all, the shape of the electromagnet is U-shaped electromagnet. There is a small iron bar called armature which is in front of pole of electromagnet. The lower end of the iron bar is attached to the flat spring, and the flat spring is itself fixed to a metal bracket. The upper end of the iron bar has a clapper. It is a clapper attached to it. A metal gong is fixed near the clapper. Okay, so clapper is there. So basically what is happening, students? So students, see here, it works on the principle of make and break. It works on the principle of make and break. You have to remember this, on which principle it is working. So it works on the principle of make and break. Is it clear, students? Make and break principle. So let's see, the electric bell works on the principle of dash. So you have to answer this question. This is very simple one. So it works on the principle of make and break. Okay, so make and break. So moving forward, now we are going to discuss about the working of electric bell. So this is a very simple construction of electric bell. It is a simple construction of electric bell to understand its working. So now this is image 1 and this is image 2. Now what you have to do, you have to make out the working, how it is working mainly. Okay, now it's your duty, now it's your time to think about the working, how it is working basically. So I will give you 30 seconds again to see the working of electric bell. Okay, so let's start thinking, because you know without thinking you cannot remember the thing. Okay, the concept. Okay, so first of all you have to put your own brain, what is happening over here. So it is simply based on the electromagnetism and nothing else. So here we can see that this is a gong and this is a hammer. Okay, and in this we can see this circuit is open. Circuit is open. Okay, and when the circuit is open, then there will be no magnet. there will be no magnetic effect seen in this electromagnet. Okay, there will be no magnetic field seen in this electromagnet. Okay, now we can see here that this circuit is now closed. Okay, now once this circuit is closed, this hammer or clapper, okay, is this electromagnet will show the magnetism, and the iron will be attracted towards this. So as soon as this is attracted towards this, the hammer beats this gong and the sound is produced. But students, see, sound is produced once, but now this circuit has lost its connection. Okay, so once the circuit has lost its connection, so what will happen? Its electromagnetism will be lost. Okay, so again this hammer will come back to its original position, and when it will come back to original position, again the circuit will be closed. So in this manner, this will be to keep on beating the gong. Okay, now students, see, when the armature moves towards the magnet, its contact with the contact screw is broken down. Due to this, the electric circuit breaks and no current flows in the electromagnetic coil. The electromagnet loses its magnetism for a moment, and the armature is no longer attracted to by it. The flat spring brings back the iron armature to its original position, and the clapper also moves away from the gong. So this is very simple concept that is based upon the electromagnetism. Okay. So as soon as the armature comes back and touches the contact screw, the circuit is completed and the current start flowing in the electromagnetic coil again. The electromagnet attracts the iron armature once again, and the clapper strikes the gong, again producing a ringing sound. Okay. So this process of make and break of the electric circuit continues as long as we are pressing the switch. So due to this, the armature vibrates forward and backward rapidly, each time making the clapper strike the gong. Okay. So thus the clapper strikes the gong rapidly, producing almost continuous sound. Is it clear, students? Yes. So describe the working of electric bell. So who will describe the working of electric bell? Yes. So basically, student, there is one electromagnet present here. Okay. And due to its magnetism, this iron will be attracted towards the electromagnet. But as at once it is attracted, it loses its connection and circuits break down. After breaking down, it comes back to its original position and completes its circuit. Okay, so after completing the circuit, what happens? This electromagnet again gains the power of magnetism, and again this hammer comes here, and every time the sound is produced. So it is based on the principle of make and break. Okay, students? Yes. So student, in this class we have studied about the use of electromagnets, electric bell, and the working of electric bell. So uses of electromagnetism are separation of iron ore, electric bell, both, yeah, none? Yes, both. Electric bell works on the principle of make and break. Okay, describe the working of electric bell. So we have studied now only. So in this class, this topic is now completed, students. Now the homework is that you have to make a chart of different uses of electromagnetism. Write the working of electric bell, paste the picture of electric bell. Okay, so this is your homework. So I hope you have enjoyed this class. Okay, then we will meet in next session. Till then, thank you. Bye bye. Have a nice day.